Erica, good morning. Kim, good morning. Kim, we've missed you too. Erica, I don't know what's going on because I stopped the last one that I started because I have popped the chat out and you guys show up there, but for some reason in YouTube Studio, it tells me you're there, but it isn't showing me the chat unless I did this extra step. So I thought something was wrong because it wasn't showing up. So I tried restarting it, but this is just going to work for the time being. How are we feeling today, ladies? Kim, where have you been? We missed you last week. Erica, how was your visit home and back? And how was Murph prep? Oh my goodness. Willie, good morning. Did you guys have a good weekend? Willie, Kim, Erica? Sometimes quick visits are good, just get a little refresh. Anders, good morning. Anders, keeping your streaks alive. I love it. What was the hardest part, Erica? So I noticed, Julie, welcome, Julie. I noticed that it's a pretty big set of pull-ups with or without a vest. So I could definitely see it's a good opportunity to be tactical about how we're going to hit the pull-ups, or even in a workout like today where you are in fact prepping for Murph, if you choose to do Murph on Memorial Day, it would be a good opportunity to like throw a band in your pull-ups or do a variation where you can do the 15. I mean, you can do them strict and take longer rest, but it's also a good opportunity to build some strength and use a little bit of assistance to work through it. But we have so many options, as we always do. Stefan, good morning. Willie bringing that vest to work. I love it. Right, Kim? I mean, they started with a lot of volume quickly. So, Anders, what did you think of it? Willie, pull-ups are nothing for you. 80 degrees. Heck yes. It's a little bit cooler here for us. We had a little bit of rain over the weekend. Gary, happy Monday. Moon Day. Get it right, But isn't it funny, Kim, that, we start doing Murph prep, you get a little sore off the bat, and then you're in it already. Anders, do you know when your vest is going to arrive? I'm so excited for you. Feel like 99 today, Stefan. Woof. You better bust out the fans. Like I said, it's a little bit cooler here today. It's 66 here. It's nice. Thomas, good morning. Thomas, how's your ankle? How's it healing? Fill us in. How was your weekend? All right, gang. Well, we have a longer workout today, so we're going to jump into our warm-up and chat as we warm up. So we have our 5-minute clock, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 5 elbow to floor, 5 dynamic squat stretch, 5 push-up to down dog, and 5 Superman with scap retraction. Just in case you want to sound all fancy to your friends, Just do my Supermans with my scap retraction. I don't know. Sounds funny to me. Ooh, lawn mowing fitness. I feel like that's a real thing. They should have the lawnmower games. Do some serious hills, big yards. It could be a thing, guys. Maybe, I don't know. That's funny. Oh, yay. I love cupping, Thomas. I think cupping is fantastic. Oh, Gary, that's so nice of you. He helped his friends clean his parents' old house to get ready to sell. And you went to a parade. You're the governor. Of course you have a parade. Gary, did you organize the parade? That's the question. Kim, they have some decent ones on Amazon. I mean, I'm a big fan of the original ones they used in Chinese medicine, the glass ones, and they light the fire. Those are my favorite. But you can accomplish some decent cupping with the kits on Amazon. One tip though, if you're doing the ones, I do the ones that just you do the suction yourself. They don't have the pump that takes the air out. If you, Thomas, we definitely do. If you are getting one of those kits, do not over tighten it to the point that you just get a bruise from tightening it. Because some people think that it's not working unless they bruise. Like bruising is a sign of inflammation. Actually, like, I mean, in the Chinese medicine route, they call it blocked qi, which is just basically, in my mind, where what we would consider inflammation or like an area that has some trauma. I could be articulating that way at a left field, but that's how I've always looked at it after reading about it. But a lot of people will just like ratchet the cups on because they think if they get a bruise, that's what's helping. Do not over tighten the cup. Start out lighter, moving it around. See if that fascia feels crunchy. Leave it on the area that might be a little bit achy, or I always go to the opposite area as well. So like, if your shin hurts, I always say cup your calf. But just be careful with that because a lot of people will like put them on just to bruise, and that's not necessarily the point. The bruising comes from finding traumatized isn't the right word, but an area that needs some additional healing. Everyone has the cups. Yay. Anders Riegel said, that's awesome. Nice job, guys. So, yeah, the bruising should be a sign of inflammation, not the cup should not have to be on there so tight it's squeezing it and bruising. Exactly, Stefan. You can make it bruise if you want to, but that's not the idea. Anders, that's awesome. Erica, you too. So you guys did rows, correct? Thank you, buddy. Little Bear loves my sunscreen. Thomas, I definitely want to. All right, guys. So, let's get into this warm-up. Willie, get us started. Did everyone else have a good weekend too? We were weekend discussing before some people made it. Little Bear, you have slimy. Gross. I know, it tastes like sunscreen. And now it's back in your hair. That's awesome. See, so Thomas, that's why that makes sense. So what Thomas is saying is that he had the cup on and not super tight. Bear, thank you, honey. I love you. That's enough. In the area that was causing him pain, and that is coincidentally the area that bruised the most, and the cup wasn't on there ratcheted down super tight. That's the idea. You want to increase that blood flow, which is moving that chi. It's interesting. If you actually study it, it's really cool. Thank you, Willie. Whoop. That is, let's do this. You guys, I went mountain biking yesterday, and I don't know, I love cycling. Mountain biking, it's one of those sports that I just wish I was so much better at, like wake surfing. I love wake surfing, but I'm terrible at it. Needs improvement. That's how I feel about my mountain biking. When you haven't done it, when you take the winter off and you get back on the bike, I feel like I'm like just like white knuckled, and there isn't even anything to like. There's no risk, danger. That's like on the calm spots. Nice. Anders, 15 single arm dumbbell row. Heck yes, with 50s. Dang. I'm not sure, Thomas. I'm going to touch base with him this week. So many things to ask him about, too. Yeah, Anders, that's amazing. Nicely done. All right, guys. So we're starting with the 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Let's do this. Yeah, Anders, that's amazing. I still remember the beginning, Anders. And you guys, Murph is right around the corner, so we're crushing this Murph prep. Are you guys excited to watch Syndicate online this weekend? Oh my God, I just started. We're gonna guess that's around 30 seconds. I'm so excited to watch Rich and the gang and Haley, they are going to crush it. And then again the following weekend. How crazy. So much fitness the next couple weeks. And then you'll have Guy and Paige the last week. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. 5 elbow to floor lunge. Nice. Thomas, who's your friend competing? It's like the football of fitness. It's so funny too because it goes by so fast, and then the games are here, and it's like you forget, like all of a sudden time passes, and you're like, oh my gosh. All right, guys. So lunge, elbow to floor. Whatever leg you're lunging with, you're gonna bring that elbow to the ground. I'm gonna throw in a twist. Because I felt like last year we did a lot more running in our Murph prep too, but I feel like we do a lot more running in our other M30 stuff too. So I think we're ready, regardless. If you are planning to do Murph with the vest, you do need to throw in some running in your vest at some point too, if you can. Or you can be like Thomas and just run 20 miles a night in your vest. Just kidding. Don't jump on a treadmill or run on the ground in a vest for super long durations if you're not used to it. Thomas has worked his way up to volume. Maybe start with 10 minutes. You guys always keep hearing me caution you about vest training, but I mean it when I say work your way up so that you stay healthy. All right, guys, so you're going to have 5 of those on each leg. This stretch feels fantastic. And then we're going to go into our 5 dynamic squat stretch. I love these two. That's funny, Thomas. What does compete this morning? Nice. That's so awesome. Thomas, let's all run in a vest. Gary, just get a vest and just walk around and do life in a vest. I feel like that's what Thomas would tell you to do. All right, guys. So for your dynamic squat stretch, you want to get in your perfect squat stance. So where you feel good at the bottom of the squat. You'll reach down to those toes, squat down, raise those hips, and stand nice and tall. Erica, Anders, how did you guys break up these rep schemes for this workout? Do tell us how you got as many rounds as you did. Because, again, 15 pull-ups is a lot to open with. Same with the push-ups. You guys are going to hear me beating the dead horse over and over again about breaking up your pull-ups and your push-ups from the very beginning in Murph. I promise, if you want a really fast Murph time, maybe you don't even want a really fast Murph time. Maybe you want to complete it. But regardless, breaking the pull-ups and push-ups up long before you think you need to is important. So 5 dynamic squat stretches. And that also, it depends on if you guys do partitioned Murph, meaning like 20 sets of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, or if you do unpartitioned, which just means 100, 200, 300. Thomas. Burpees in a vest. Burpees in a vest are interesting. I did them for the first time on M30. 5 at a time, Erica. That's still huge for weighted push-ups. I'll tell you what. Anders broke up was push-ups. First round broke them up at 10. Other rounds 5. I mean, I think that's great. If you guys doing 10s, G's, or 5s. Thomas's strategy. Thomas, thank you for sharing your strategy. I appreciate this. I do the 5, 10, 15. I like partition too. I like the 20 sets of 5, 10, 15. My personal favorite as well. Yes. And Thomas says Thomas is like a very elite CrossFitter. He does a lot of fitness and he breaks his push-ups into sets of 5 in Murph. So there's your indication. Ooh, Willie does 10, 20, 30. I like the 10, 20, 30 too. Both of those. Either way, partition, those are right up my alley too. I like that. I just like it because it keeps you moving and it motivates you, I think, through the progressions to try to get to a way that you can break them up similarly each time, meaning like Thomas said, like 2 sets of 5 or something like that. So it gives you a goal each round. I don't know. I like that. And then you get to honor Murph's legacy. Okay, guys, 5 push-up to down dog, and then our Supermans with our super fancy scap retraction. Stefan did 2, 4, 6. Nice, Stefan. Heck yeah. Okay, Chris, so we'll come into that plank position. Kim, I bet your Murph time gets faster from all the tactical training you've been doing. So release those toes, press up into up dog. Then we're going to tuck those toes, press back into down dog. Back to the plank position, push up dog, and tuck those toes. Back into down dog. So walk your dog out if you need to. And again, up dog. Back to down dog. Great job, gang. So you'll have 5 of those. Oh, might as well stay down here because we have Supermans. So scap retraction just means squeeze those shoulder blades. So imagine you're squeezing a fork. I mean, I guess it could be any utensil between your shoulder blades. So you see me shifting those scaps back. It's kind of a hard thing to think of. So that's why I say imagine you're pinching something between your shoulder blades. So I'm going to come up into that Superman, squeezing my glutes and my hamstrings, and then I'm pulling those, essentially pulling or squeezing those scaps back. Two more. And 5. Great job, guys. So you have a 5-minute clock there. We're over our 5-minute clock, but that's because we were chatting in between. And we're going to go over our Murph prep. Bye, Anders. Have an awesome day. Thank you for the report. Oh, wow, Stefan. You started CrossFit doing Murph? That's quite the entrance. Good for you for sticking around. You skipped. Oh. I know, Erica. It's way better with people for sure. They don't allow drop-ins for Murph at your gym. I feel like that's the one like community event you should just let everyone show up. Yeah, Stefan. I feel like it's indicative of a personality type if you make it through Murph and you show back up for more. Man, that's a bummer, Erica. You'll crush it though. You'd probably beat all the regulars. I'm fairly confident you would. All right, guys. So for our workout today, we have our Murph Prep Monday. Woo, gotta love Murph Prep Monday. So for Murph Prep today, guys, we have a 15-minute AMRAP. So as many reps and rounds as possible in 15 minutes. And we have 15 strict pull-ups or towel rows, 30 push-ups, 45 air squats, and you can add that 20 or 14-pound vest or backpack if you need to, or if you want to, or if that's the preparation area you have made it to. Again, these are bigger sets today, guys, so as I continue to beat the dead horse, break the reps up early. Shake those arms out, give yourself a couple second countdown, and go again. Just real quick, our towel rows. I'm going to use a belt here, but if you had a towel and you have a sturdy place, like a stairwell or something in your house, a table with a lot of stuff on it, you can use that towel in pulling that to do your rows that way. You can also do object rows or dumbbell rows. You guys know the drill here. I would say hands on the knees is the right position there because you have a nice flat back, and you want to pull that dumbbell back towards your hip, not chicken wing up towards your shoulder. And also if you have even a grocery bag or a backpack, you can have 2 handles and be keeping those elbows nice and tight and be pulling that object back to you as well. So if you don't have a towel or an area that will support your body weight, which I totally get, then you can do rows. Or if rows are part of your progression, you can do those as well. I mean, a 50 and a 40 and a 35-pound dumbbell, that's very heavy for rows. My strong crew over here are doing rows like nobody's business. Gosh, you guys started with the tough workouts. That's how you can tell you're OGs. If you started with Murph or Fran, you've been here for a while. When CrossFit was like scary hardcore in the beginning, they're like, we're going to start you with this. Now we have on-ramps and things to keep people safe, which is important. Willie, what was your first workout? And Gary, what was yours? All right, gang, pull up my clock here, get this vest on, and we will rock and roll. I think you guys are versed enough to know that, or again, I've mentioned this before, when you do your push-ups in your vest, you can do them in the plank position or on your knees. Just come to the plank position first. If you are doing them on your knees, then drop your knees, touch your chest to the ground, lock those elbows out. And we really want to have good form on these squats, guys. When I watch Murph videos of people that don't fitness or do M30 things like we do as often as we do, you see a lot of people air squat by pushing those knees forward and driving those hips down. We want to initiate our air squat by pushing our hips back, which is going to keep our chest nice and tall. So pushing my hips back, again, I have tight ankles and hips, and then I'm walking out at the top. Don't initiate your squat by pushing your knees forward. Knees over toes is one thing for physical therapy, but we don't start our squat by going that way. And you see a lot of new people do it like this. Instead of pushing our hips back, pushing our knees out, keeping our chest nice and tall, and gripping the ground with our feet. So just think about that while you guys are squatting today. For me, if you could. And don't be afraid to throw a plate under your feet if you're having issues getting to depth on those squats. That'll help that ankle mobility and allow you to get in that lower squat position. I would rather see that and see you guys work on getting to depth than not. And not getting full range, if that makes sense. So squats are hard for you guys or anyone to get to depth. It can be for all of us. You can grab a plate or something to elevate your heels on. Helps you get down to the bottom of that squat. Nice. And you see me? I start not by pushing my knees forward and going straight down. I push my hips back and extend to the top. Any questions, crew? I've been doing some stuff in my vest, guys, and I leave it out to dry in the sun. Left it out the other day. Came out and poured down rain. Whoopsie doodle. But it dried quick. We survived. All right, gang, any questions here? Thanks, Erica. Tasia gave it to me. She had so many. She was like, you like crop shirts? I was like, of course. I have not mastered the length of the crop shirt. I would probably, Tasia's a lot shorter than I am, so I would probably have it a little longer if I cropped it, but I'll take it. These are all hand cropped, Erica. Like Tasia cropped these herself. But I can show you how. It's very simple. You just take a measurement. All right, guys, again, I know I'm beating the dead horse here. Make sure you break these up early on for pull-ups. Depending on how they feel. Even singles. You see a lot of athletes do that as well. I'm going to see how these feel this time around. Second go. All right, crew. So 15-minute AMRAP, 15 strict pull-ups, towel rows or rows, 30 push-ups, 45 air squats. The crew said they got between 3.5 and 4 rounds, so we will see how it goes, gang. All right, crew. So I'm going to get some chalk. Why not? I gotta get through all my grips here, gang. Yeah, we'll see what the hands can handle. All right, guys, starting in 3, 2, 1. Also, having something so you're not having to jump with the vest on is helpful, to be honest. Great job, guys. Learning how quickly you can hop back up to the bar, even for singles, is important as you go through your Murph prep 2 game. Great job, crew. Nice job, gang. Well, crew, you see me trying to take my own advice there. I did 5 and then some 3, 2, 3, 2. 30 push-ups, gang. Great job, guys. Nice job, guys. Need 10 more. You got it, gang. Nice job. 5 more. Goodness gracious, when you want to partition your AMRAP, you know? This is good for us. It challenges us to get outside the box. Woof. All right, guys. 45 air squats. Let me. Great job, gang. And the air squats, guys, are the place that if you're feeling good, that's where you can push the pace. So if you're feeling great after the pull-ups and push-ups, You can speed up those air squats. We know you're not going to fail an air squat. Nice, gang. And 5 more. You got it, girl. Last one. Woo! Nice, gang. Yeah, guys, back to our push-ups. Smart sets. Reach up, guys. You got it. $14, $16 to go. $20, 10 to go, guys. Nice work, gang. You got this. $5 to go. $30. Let's go, crew. Nice work. Nine minutes, guys. And 45. Back to our pull-ups. 9.5 in, guys. 5.5 to go. Nice work, gang. Keep chipping away. Nice, guys. Great job, guys. You guys saw quick singles. Quick singles. 3.5 to go. Ten in. Nice work, guys. Team. Nice work, crew. Eight more. Just under 2.5 to go, guys. One more. Great job, gang. Great work, gang. $50 seconds. $35 seconds, guys. Five seconds. And time. Ooh, gang. Heck yes. Nice job, gang. Thanks, Erica. You too. Holy mackerel. You and Anders absolutely destroyed that. That was tough with the bigger sets, guys. But like I said, it's good to challenge yourself with the different kind of rep schemes. We do a lot of 5, 10, 15. So it's good to have this mix up too. That was fun. Thanks, Willie. I can't wait to hear how it goes for you later. No, this was definitely that was a good one. Like I said, it was a different kind of challenge, just with a different rep scheme. Thanks, Erica. Yeah, the pull-ups definitely, I feel like I need to throw in some more reps. I did them twice last week. So again, I'll probably do maybe some smaller sets of them, if that makes sense, later in the week. I like to flip-flop. Flip-flop. Nice job, guys. Well, you guys absolutely did amazing. Willie, can't wait to hear how that goes for you, too. Stefan, a little Murph prep for you today? Maybe. Maybe not. Hopefully. All right, crew. So we have an ab burner today. Erica, did you do the ab burner? So for the ab burner, we have 3 sets. 20 feet. 20 foot or feet anchored sit-ups, 40 flutter kicks each leg. So that's 80 total if you're counting both. 40 if you're just counting one foot. 60-second hollow hold, rest 1 minute between sets. I'm definitely going to do that today. That looks good. Heck yes, Stefan. Oh, perfect. I mean, no better training. Just make sure you're drinking enough water. Grab some coconut water. And I trust that Erica says this is a really good ab burner. Don't skip your ab burner, guys. It's your accessory today. We don't skip accessory, especially not on a Monday. Nice, Stefan. Congrats on the PR. Heck yeah. Oh, that gets me so fired up. I'm so excited to hear that. Your strength, you just keep continuing to hit PRs. That's amazing. Wow, that's the best kind of PR. It's not even intentional. Heck yes. Well, crew, that was awesome. Super proud of you guys. Like I said, don't skip your accessory today. Thank you for joining for Murph Prep. It's right around the corner, guys. So if you can sneak it in today, sneak it in. Whatever variation you can do. You won't regret it, I promise. Stefan, you'll get there. I believe in you. Thanks, Willie. You too. Crush it with your vest. Tell Tony we say hi. Well, gang, like I said, awesome work today. Erica, thank you for that scout report. That was definitely something to work towards. I was wanting to get through there. I knew I had to hit a minimum of 3 because you and Anders did 3.5. You do 4. So you got in all the reps. Gary, that muscle fatigue is real, though. I have to keep doing the pull-ups and push-ups, matting it in. That's a big one. Gary. Oh, no, it's a good poker face. All right, crew. I hope you guys have the best day, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Have an awesome day.